Hey guys, thanks again for joining me on What If Deku Had the Venom Symbiote Part 9. Recently, Darkfire broke into the League of Villains hideout to save Bakugo and Tokoyami. Essentially, they were kind of in a bind against some villains, but the heroes have just stepped in to save the day. At this moment, Kamui Woods has everyone in his lacquered chain prison. And here we go. We're going to start this off. So let's do this. Darkfire reaches for the wood around him, but cannot get to it. Black liquid appears floating in the air. Nomu rush out from it. They attack the heroes. The same liquid spills from the mouth of those wrapped in the wood. All of them are warped away, leaving the heroes behind to deal with Nomu. Those transported elsewhere find themselves before All for One, the hidden master of Tomura Shigaraki. He commends the young man on his villainous attempts. Tomura complains about failing. All for One acknowledges it, but he tells him that despite his failing, he can try and try again. All Might appears in the midst of them. He radiates confidence and strength. He demands the return of his students. All for One ignores the number one hero. With one of his many quirks, he forces the still unconscious Kirigiri to open a warp gate. He commands the younger villains to capture the students and take them through the warp gate. The villains listen to the command, moving towards the students. Darkfire stands between them. Bakugo yells at the vigilante, "Stop trying to save me! You don't deserve to save anyone, not after what you did to Stain!" Deku looks at his childhood friend. This kid he had always idolized. The same kid that would bully not just him, but others. The same kid that had always told him that he was useless and defenseless. The same kid that had always made him feel so small. Venom's voice flows into his mind. This is the boy you wanted to be? Angry, violent, self-righteous, and arrogant. Just because he had power? Is he the hero you wanted to be? The words of the boy and the beast surrounding him cause something to break inside Midoriya. His vision clouds as he sees Stain again in his mind's eye. Venom chimes in again. There is nothing in this world like us, Izuku. We are special. We can be whatever we want. We can call ourselves hero all day and night, but they never will. Are you ignoring me, nerd? Bakugo roars as he blasts himself forward to deliver a kick to Darkfire's chest. The vigilante grabs Bakugo by the face and lets off a controlled explosion. The villains are caught a little off guard by the exchange, but they close in on the two all the same. Before the villains can make a move, though, Shigaraki stops them as he wants to watch the two try to destroy each other. Following their leader's orders, they continue to circle around the two. Tokoyami stands by the sidelines, completely confused and has no idea how to react to this situation. Bakugo grimaces from the blast. Spinning around, he pulls away from the hand and delivers a second kick. It lands on Darkfire's head, knocking him to the ground. Katsuki looks down on him. You steal my quirk? Use it to kill someone? Dare to think that I need your help? You are a worthless insect, no better than trash. After yelling at the vigilante on the ground, the boy kicks him to the side. Not once, but twice, and Venom speaks again. Listen to him. These are not just his words. This world has always looked down on you. It has never given you a place within itself. Even though you tried so hard to be everything they wanted, how many times are you going to let them hurt you? Above the battle between the two boys is another. All for One is a cunning devil that combines a plethora of quirks in a variety of ways, most of which have devastating results. All Might's raw power holds off the villain, but their location prevents them from going all out. They are locked in a stalemate, one that is painful to both, not only physically, but mentally. They throw insults back and forth about their current condition. On the ground, Bakugo pulls his leg back. He tries to deliver a third kick, still yelling about his copied quirk. Deku catches his opponent's foot as he answers Venom out loud, "No more!" A second dark fire leaps out of the one lying on the ground. It punches the captured boy in the face. A second fist lands as it yells, "Shut up, Kacchan! It isn't your quirk! This is our power! I'm done being your punching bag! I'm done being anyone's punching bag!" The vigilante punctuates his last statement with a headbutt. Upon impact, Darkfire's head sparks and lets loose an explosion. It sends Bakugo flying backwards. Deku is surprised by this new ability. Venom speaks to him. "Our power is not his power, or that villain twice's power. It is a power that mimics their powers." While Deku reels from the implications of that statement, the battle above shifts. All Might knocks his nemesis up and follows him. No longer facing the city below, the hero is able to go all out. Despite his injury, the number one hero has still not chosen his successor. He still controls all the power of One for All. Using that power in his full capacity, he brings down All for One. On the surface, Bakugo crashes into Magnet. Both of them fall to the ground, stunned. Outside of the circle of villains, Tokoyami calls for a Dark Shadow. All but forgotten, he draws the villain's attention with an attack. Darkfire joins the student. In the confusion, Dark Shadow grabs Bakugo and brings him to Tokoyami. The villains regroup. They turn towards the students and the vigilante. All Might lands between them. The number one hero drops his defeated nemesis. Shigaraki tries to move to his master, but the League pulls him back. Kirigiri regains consciousness. He makes a quick assessment of the situation. Seeing the master defeated, he saves the fledgling leader and his League. The League drags the screaming Shigaraki through the portal. Darkfire is approached by All Might. The hero studies him carefully for a moment, then through gritted teeth he says, "You are the murderous vigilante Darkfire. I don't know your motives, but I thank you for helping save my students." The vigilante responds, "You're wrong, hero. This whole world is. I'm not Darkfire." A row full of large sharp teeth split the vigilante's face as he says, "We are Venom." All Might nods and turns away. Other pro heroes begin to arrive on the scene. Venom takes this as his cue to leave, soaring into the air with explosions. Jet goes to follow, but All Might stops him. The number one hero said that rescuing everyone caught up in tonight's destruction is top priority. The next day, Deku comes home from school to find Bakugo waiting in his room. Moments pass, spent in a silent staring contest between the two. Then Bakugo stands up and walks towards the door. He body checks Deku on his way past and growls, "I didn't tell anyone, but you best believe that I'm coming for you." And with that, guys, we are ending today's episode. Thank you so much for watching this series. We're going to be taking a quick break. So, hey, if you're loving this series, if this is something that you want to see keep going, make sure that you share this series with some friends. Let's get this video up to 2,000 or 3,000 views. I love that. And then maybe we'll come back with some content from season 4. And guys, if you love what I'm doing, make sure that you follow me on Twitter. I just set up a Discord, so make sure that you jump on that. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. And we will see you guys next time.